Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. As you can hear, I am considerably calmer than the previous episode. I was sort of just constantly rambling as fast as I possibly could that entire video. Honestly, I had no idea what was going on. I still don't have any idea what the hell was going on. I was just talking and talking and talking. Honestly, I found myself pretty annoying, which is, actually, that's pretty common. I hate the sound of my voice with a burning passion. But that's the depression is besides the point. I want to put some bushes in the town. Because currently the town's looking very bushless. A whole bunch of agriculture going on, sure. But heck, even in the middle of the desert, I'd expect there to be some bushes, but there's absolutely zero. And, you know what they say, 0 is smaller than 1. Yeah. I'm gonna just roll with that. You know, maybe I was high. Despite being the absolute despite being the absolute antithesis of what you would probably describe any stoner to be. I don't know, I guess I kind of give off that energy in a weird sort of way. My knowledge, let's test this out with one leaf. Put it right here. And if it goes away within the next 30 seconds or so, okay, hold on. Maybe because this place is surrounded by logs. So let's put this in a fairly logless place. Like here. Right, nearest log is miles away. By miles, I mean like 20 feet. But you know what? You're gonna decay, or are you just gonna sit there and do your non-decaying thing? So if you're doing your non-decaying thing, that's great news for me. Great news for me. I guess I don't have to use logs anymore. I can just sort of put shit on the ground and it'll stay there. Right? Maybe I'm going a little overkill with these bushes, but I don't care that much. I'm not going to put bushes there. Range too uneven. Same with there. Yes, I could do some bushes there. Yeah, that looks good. Looks very what's the word for it? Modernistic, maybe? I don't know. There's something about it that gives it a more lived in, or no, lived in wouldn't be the right way to describe it. Looks more established. Like it looks like this town is a place of conviction and uh, elegance, I guess. I don't know. It looks like you go here if you're a fancy motherfucker who wears a monocle and a top hat. You know, that is pretty fancy. I'll salute you on that. Oh, and you must also have a mustache that is at least twice the size of your mouth. It's just a rule. I didn't make it. Not to be that guy or anything, but I've noticed that as of late I've been making considerably more commentary out of literally nothing. Maybe I'm getting better at commentating on my videos. I guess I'll look back at these videos in like 3 or 4 years and see if, yes, this is a point of improvement, or if it's just me mindlessly rambling. Uh, it takes it it takes one to know one, that sort of thing. And currently, I'm not sure if I am one. So I guess I figured that these bushes would take longer to put in than they actually ended up doing. But now it's done, and I'm not entirely sure what to do for the rest of the video. I would replant those cacti, but honestly, I don't see much of a point in it. Because, like I said last time I replanted those, what the hell was the point? I don't use them. Has there been any more damage done? I think that block is now missing, or has it always been missing? I don't know. I come back here too often now. I need to take a big old break from checking the building and only check it when something else draws me to be there. Instead of just going there on my own terms, because so far all the times I've gone on my own terms, there's been nothing new. Well, all except for one, that being the first time I noticed they were disassembling the whole place. Yeah, hold on. That looks interesting from a distance. Yes, those leaves do make it look considerably more sophisticated. I mean, it also makes it feel like there's supposed to be way more town than there actually is here. But I'll take what I can get. The lighthouse definitely helps anyways. Because it's a big structure. It's placed full of rather small and I wouldn't say unsophisticated, but I guess underdeveloped structures. Yeah, I'll go with underdeveloped because they are small and they are short, and most of them don't have interiors, so to speak. yeah, the lighthouse definitely adds something to it. Even if in the sort of like framing of this, the whole like art of balance here is way off. There's way more on this side than there is on this side. Yeah, the asymmetrical balance. Looking at this fountain straight diagonally, and there's a lot more to be seen in these parts here than there's to be seen in these parts. And then this is way off to the side, so it hardly feels significant at all. I mean, yes, there's more structure on that side than there is on this side. However, these crops, I think, add a lot to it. And these structures on this side are obscuring all the crops, which makes it feel smaller in a way. I'm looking at this town in a very technical way. Is it valid? Yes, absolutely. It's a very valid way to look at it. I took arts courses. I know what I'm doing, kinda, but I don't know. I'm getting a little too technical with this one, so I'm take a step back and say, you know what? It's whatever. This town will eventually develop. I just had to be the one to do it. I figure I'm gonna probably start replacing some of these smaller structures with more developed ones at some point. In fact, it might even be next episode. Who knows? I'm not entirely sure myself if I'd want to do something else or just jump straight into what would probably easily be the longest running project so far in this entire series, including the previous world and the world before that and the one before that too, and the one before that as well. I'm sorry about episode 6 all those years ago. I I only had one monitor at the time, so I couldn't check to see if OBS was filming correctly ever. So I just had to hope, sort of. I mean, granted, I had a way of checking, which was to do some test shots just to make sure. Which I don't know. I was so confident that I was able to properly do it at that point that I didn't bother. And of course, the time I'm finally able to do it, time I'm finally so confident to the point where I didn't need to check anymore was the time it failed. See, you know what? There's some karma for you. Shame on slightly younger me. Alright, I just need to do the obligatory saying hello to Dave. What's that? No, you can't have a raise. You're just standing here. You hardly even live here. You're just sort of outside on the streets. What the fuck do you mean you want a raise? Get out of here. Fucking asshole, man. So was just asking me, hey, can I have this? Can I have that? You know, fucking Jesus, man. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I just put some bushes in this town and then spent the entire rest of the episode trying to pinpoint exactly how significantly the bushes have changed the feel of the town. As it would turn out, quite significantly, but not enough to the point to where it feels like a town just yet. It still feels somewhat empty because of the underdeveloped housing compared to the extremely solid infrastructure. With that being said, I think that will be it for this episode of my Minecraft Let's Play. So, yeah, thanks for watching. And I'll see you on the next video, I guess. Goodbye.